Hey trainers, it's Alakaham here with some more Pokemon video magic. And I've changed up my intro video a little bit to showcase some of the fun Pokemon collectible items that many of my friends have contributed to over the last month because it was my birthday month, and so I got a lot of cool Pokemon stuff, and I really appreciate everybody who contributed there. It makes for a really nice set of things to showcase for an intro video, especially for someone who really loves Psychic-type Pokemon, so I got themed gifts that were really neat. Thanks to everybody who participated there. So the purpose of this video is actually to showcase my very first XL Pokemon. I hit level 40 about a month ago, and I decided to invest in my lucky Bastiodon with XL candy. It hit 1500 CP exactly, so you gotta love it. So we're gonna jump right into this commentary. This team was actually designed by another YouTuber, PoGo, who is very entertaining, very good. I strongly recommend his channel if you haven't been over there to see PoGo's stuff yet. Really, really great video content. So this team was inspired by a team that PoGo was using. All right, so I am actually running Venusaur on the lead. We had a really good matchup against a Jellicent, and now we come in with our shiny Legacy Talonflame. And instead of Brave Bird, I've got Hurricane on this thing because Hurricane does not give me the debuff, and they decided to let it through on the Jellicent, so we are going to do a bunch of damage. Unfortunately, caught some lag, so we didn't get to tap on our charge move when we got to it. They decided to make an aggressive swap into Ninetales to try to deal with our Venusaur, but that's not going to work. We've got Bastiodon here, and XL Bastiodon does not have to worry about any of the charge moves coming off of A-Tails. We are just going to farm this completely down with our Smackdown fast move, and we're going to try to take that last shield with the Flamethrower. They don't know whether we have Flamethrower or Stone Edge, so yeah. And probably hoping to get to another charge move, but the Smackdowns are going to be too strong. So old Wallface is going to steal the win on that match. I did add a secondary charge move, by the way, to Bastiodon shortly after this video. So it's great to have two charge moves, but for this particular video set that I recorded, we were just running with Flamethrower. All right, so we come up with a negative lead. Venusaur does not want to see flying types, but that's okay. We would rather have Bastiodon there, so I switched into Talonflame, hoping that they would swap into another Pokemon, and I was right. So we get the Azumarill baited out. Don't know why I couldn't think of that, but yeah, Azumarill came out. We're going to let this charge move through because, I mean, Talonflame isn't going to last very long in this matchup, and we have Venusaur. So I'm going to throw right away to try and get a shield, hoping that they were going to put up more of a fight than that, but they didn't, and I guess that's okay. That just puts us in an uncomfortable situation here with the Venusaur, and I made an aggressive swap into the Bastiodon. Maybe not the best option there because I am really, really relying on Bastiodon being able to tank whatever they have in the back, which in this case is going to be a Shadow Victory Bell. So I'm going to shield this, hoping it's a Leaf Blade. Yeah, if it had been Acid Spray to debuff us, that could have been really bad. So we are going to go ahead and try to snag that last shield by throwing our charge move. We do grab the shield, and the Smackdowns are doing a lot of damage. They're going to have to throw. So that part is good for us. In order to take us out, they have to use up some of that energy. And at least we can do neutral damage with Sludge Bomb on Venusaur. Venusaur is pretty versatile, but I don't think that's going to KO. Yeah, definitely not. So we are going to have to take an Aerial Ace, which is no good. And they charge pretty quickly. I don't know if they were over-farming or what. I think they were about to get to another charge move, but from this range, even a resisted Frenzy Plant is going to take out the Shadow Bird thing. So, wow. Close match on that one, but we were able to narrowly snag that win. So I was pretty happy with the outcome there. And we are going to go straight into the next match. Venusaur on the lead. And this is probably best case scenario there. They swap into their flying type, the Cotton Bird itself. And we're good. Bastiodon completely walls Altaria, so we don't have to worry about anything. We don't have to throw a charge move. We can just smack down this thing all the way into oblivion and have Flamethrower ready in case they bring back their Galarian Stunfisk. Let's see what they decide to do. Whatever it was, I just decided to blindly throw the charge move at it, so I don't know about that choice, but that's fine. Okay, it was the Stunfisk. So we can do super effective damage with Flamethrower, and we're just going to keep throwing those because we can get away with it, and Bastiodon has already pretty much done its job. Don't need to use it anymore. We've defeated a Pokemon and a half and 3/4 or whatever with it, so that's fine. Also, nothing the Stunfisk throws is going to one-shot our Venusaur, so I could afford to let at least one thing go, and they bring in a Skarmory. That is perfect, because we have Talonflame, and our Fire type is going to completely annihilate their Steel Bird there. They're going to try to get a shield from us, and they can succeed. That's absolutely fine, because I only need one shield to protect the Talonflame long enough to get an Incinerate through. So our Legacy Incinerate is going to go ahead and finish off the Metal Pancake. Oh, that feels weird to say that out loud. Definitely would not want to eat that. Gross. That would be tough on your teeth. Anyway, the things you think about when trying to give goofy names to Pokemon. Metal Pancake, not good. So we are diving into our next match, and I don't know why I did the graphic the way I did on the side with Talonflame first, so I apologize for that. But we hit another really nice lead here with Venusaur versus Azumarill, and we are going to throw right away because we don't want them to switch. We want to be able to pressure the Azu before it throws energy. Because we landed that, I'm going to let this Ice Beam through. It won't quite KO, and we can just farm them down. And that way we maintain switch advantage, and that works out fine. Okay, so we have two really good answers for the Skarmory. They come in with a Whiscash, and that's pretty bad. Neither of my Pokemon really want to see Whiscash, so I switched into Bastiodon to try and just soak up the charge moves here, but thinking back on it, Whiscash is actually much worse for Bastiodon than Talonflame. Unfortunately, I didn't even get to the charge move on Bastiodon, so I couldn't pressure shields. So we are just going to shield everything from this Whiscash and keep throwing the flame charges. I think I should probably shield this, but I guess I let it through. Yikes, yeah. So yeah, definitely should have shielded. Made a bad call there. Thought it was going to be a Mud Bomb, and it was not, so we do have to take a loss on that one. Even though Talonflame is a fire type, which resists ice, it is also a flying type, which is weak to ice. That means that Blizzard ends up being neutral, and Blizzard hits really hard. So taking neutral damage from Blizzard is not ideal. All right, we've got the Venusaur on Venusaur situation going on here, and I don't really want to switch out of this because if I switch into Talonflame, they'll switch into something else, and if I switch into Bastiodon, we're gonna have to tank a bunch of Venusaur damage on the Bastiodon, so that seems less than ideal. So, oh, okay, well, made an aggressive swap, and I took a big risk there, but I guess that's the choice we made. And Flame Charge is gonna do quite a bit to Galarian Stunfisk. If I shield this, I think we can probably just Incinerate down. and then they will have to figure out what they want to do from there. Probably not going to bring the Venusaur back in, I would imagine. So we get to see what they have in the back, which is going to be a Jellicent. Not too bad. We have Venusaur to deal with Jellicent, and then Bastiodon can't... Oh, yep, they let the Hurricane through. That is rough. So we're just going to let them take out the Talonflame. That's fine. And Venusaur can come back in and just go for a farm down. They wanted to absorb our attack onto their own Venusaur, and that's fine by me. Oh, they expended a shield. They want to take our Venusaur out. Also fine by me, because both of their Pokemon are low enough that we can finish this game with smackdown damage. And as soon as they see the Bastiodon, they're like, nah, don't want to finish this game. So that worked out fine. And I think that is the end of the set, which was really great, a lot of fun. It was nice that in this first set with XL Bastiodon, I was able to pull off a 4-1. So XL Bastiodon has been a lot of fun, and I hope you've enjoyed seeing my kind of first run through with my first ever XL Pokemon. I'm also working on building an XL Umbreon for the Ultra League, so I'll probably try and showcase that a bit in the future. And yeah, it's been so much fun working with XL Candy for the first time. I hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and give it a like. I would really appreciate that. And if you're not subscribed to the page, I would love for you to subscribe to the channel so that we can continue to have conversations about our favorite Pokemon and talk about Go Battle League in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you next time, trainers.